Hi guys, welcome to Radiant Guardians, welcome back. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl, I would really appreciate that. And also check out the description box down below, there you'll find 4 links, 2 to a meditation, 1 with our brother Darius, 1 with Metatron frequency, and the other 2 links, 1 to our Telegram chat group where you'll find all our star brothers and sisters sharing amazing information and sharing their stories. And also a link to Ismail Perez's website where you'll find his 2 books, Our Cosmic Origin and The Secret Government, and also his products that he is also selling on there as well. Anyway, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well and taking good care of yourself. Be sure to be hugging trees, right? Get out there in Mother Nature, put those beautiful feet and plant them on the ground, do a bit of grounding. Eat clean, alright? Eat a lot of clean food, drink a lot of clean water. Do what you can, and that is best for you. And yeah. Right, I've got this article here, and it is a channeled message from Yeshua. And this channeled message is channeled by a beautiful sister named... Hold on, let me see. I'll let you know her name at the end of this message. So please rock that like and show your love and support. Would really appreciate that, guys. Alright, so anyway, yeah, it's actually going into our autumn over here in New Zealand, so it's getting a little bit cold in the mornings, and but that's okay. I love autumn. It's between not too hot and not too cold, but just right? Alright guys, so I'm going to delve into this channeled message for you guys, and let's do this, eh? Alright, so yeah, I was going to tell you the name of the person channeling this message, and her name is Pamela Cribb. Okay, there you go. Alright, dear friends, it is with joy and affection that I am among you today. I know you so well, and it seems to me as if we met each other yesterday. In the realms where I dwell, time is not so important. Alright, just let that track go by. So, in the realms where I dwell, time is not important. Alright, let's keep going, right? I am Yeshua. I have lived on earth in a human body as Jesus. I have been a human being among you, or among people just like you. Nothing human is foreign. I think I might have skipped a line. No, I didn't. Alright, let me start that all over again. Hopefully we don't get any more interruptions, because oh my god. Okay, dear friends, it is with joy and affection that I am among you today. I know you so well, and it seems to me as if we met each other yesterday. In the realms where I dwell, time is not important. I recognize you very well, although your manifestations, your physical appearance is different from the times I knew you. I am Yeshua, and I have lived on earth in a human body as Jesus. I have been a human being among people just like you. Nothing human is foreign to me. It is from this experience with human existence that I come to support you with your own development, with your birth into a new era. A new era is on the way. A transformation is going on these days, with which all of you feel a strong connection. I want to tell you something else about myself. On earth, I was a human being of flesh and blood, and I had formed a channel with the energy of Christ. The Christ energy was flowing outward through me, and that was essential contribution to the earth at that time. But the Christ energy is not mine alone. It belongs to all of you. All of you are planting a seed, bringing a part of that energy here to earth today, and in that lies your biggest fulfillment. However, this transformation from the old to the new era uproots and shakes up many things. The area of work and money is very much involved in this uprooting, for this is precisely an area in which the old energies are particularly active. You could characterize these as the energies of power and ego. The old energies have been so strongly active within this field that you may find it quite difficult to have a well-balanced attitude towards work and money issues. In your job, in the organizations or company you work for, or in the people who are your colleagues, you are confronted with society. Many times you ask yourself, how do I cope with energies that I have no affinity with, and yet are surrounding me every day? In this encounter of the old and the new, you would like to know how to deal with this friction. On the basis of the energy centers in your body, I would like to elucidate this issue a little more. The aura that belongs to each human being contains 7 chakras, or energy centers. And the solar plexus, which is the 3rd chakra, near the diaphragm or the stomach, the will is located. It is in the center of personal will that power and ambition are seated. In the area of the old energy, the old time human being, people have been living to excess from this center. This has to do with an attitude of being keen on winning, of putting one's own interest first, and of fighting at the expense of others. An attitude like this is often born out of fear and a feeling of being lost. It is not my point to pass judgment on these energies. I just want to mention that they are often active from the solar plexus, the 3rd chakra. 1 chakra higher, we find the center of the heart. The heart connects you with your higher origin and with energy spheres you once dwelt in, and from where you bring along ideas or ideals that contrast sharply with the energies of power and ego. Now, what happens in the present transformation of consciousness is a passing along of the will from the solar plexus to the heart. That doesn't mean that the solar plexus should be abandoned or pushed aside altogether. It is not true that you should get rid of the ego. It is more a matter of passing along the steering wheel to another level of being, and in so doing, founding your life on the energy of the heart. All of you are seeking to achieve this in one way or another, either in your personal life or specifically in the field of work and creativity. All of you feel a kinship with the shift towards the energy of the heart. You all sense that you can live your life with much more joy and tranquility that way. With regard to the question of how do I deal with ego-based energies inside you and around you, the essential step that is asked of you is to connect from the heart with the energies of the solar plexus, the will and the ego, and to guide them in a loving and affectionate way. It is the connection between the heart and the solar plexus, more generally between the higher and lower seated chakras, that provides you with abundance in the field of work, creativity, and money. Now, how do you know whether you are acting from your heart or from fear or ego? I would like to point out two important characteristics of the heart energy which may help you recognize it in your own daily life. The first characteristic is the absence of struggle and the presence of ease and simplicity. I will simply call it the flow of ease. You are used to struggling and fighting for the things you want, especially in the area of work. There is a lot of competition and ego battle. Often you have to act like someone you are not to get recognition and validation. This opposes the longing of your heart. The heart longs for a much more natural kind of presence. The heart energy does not exert pressure and is very smooth and gentle by nature. The heart energy speaks to you through the intuition. The heart gives gentle pushes and suggestions and will never tell you something that is emotionally charged with fear and pressure. In your daily life, you can clearly notice whether things are going smoothly or finding their natural way, or whether you are repeatedly encounter resistance to something you are trying to achieve. If the latter is the case, it means you are not, or not completely, in alignment with your heart energy. The secret of the heart energy is that it performs miracles, not with force, but with ease and tenderness. Daring to trust your intuition is the most important way to get aligned with your energy flow of your heart, which I call the flow of ease. Acting on your intuition in the context of work and creativity, even if this goes against the culture of your work environment, will create unexpected possibilities. And just let that plane go over. Alright, bye plane. Alright, let's keep going. It will bring you closer to your own divine self and empower you on the heart level, and it will by itself attract you to places and people who fulfill your heart's desire. When you experience problems at work, when you feel that you are not at the right place in your particular work environment, spend some quiet time alone. Find a moment of stillness in which you let go of all the thoughts and ideas that you have absorbed from your social environment and all the fears and worries that go with it. Try to look at these thoughts and emotions from a deep and quiet spot at the center of your heart. See them for what they really are. They are clouds hovering in front of the sun, but they are not you. Go to that core of sunshine in your heart and ask yourself, what is wise for you to do right now? Connect to your ancient and wise heart, the source of your highest creativity, and ask your intuition to tell you what is the right thing to do at this moment. Do not try to base your actions on outside opinions, on social standards of behaviors that spiritually, or especially in the field of work, can be overwhelming. The social or collective consciousness in this area is strongly based on fear. Fear of losing your job, fear of social failure, and fear of poverty. All these fears may overshadow your intuition, and yet there is an inner voice that tells you what to do right now. The key is to dare to listen to this voice, and you will see it will come up with genuine answer. When you try to go to that inner core, self-doubt may block you and make you dismiss your heart's intuition and inclination as unrealistic and wrong. Self-doubt may prevent you from trusting the spiritual path that is laid out for you. By spiritual path, I mean the path of experience that brings you in touch with your highest creative source, the creative energies that want to flow outward through you. These energies are already present, but you can only recognize and manifest them in the outer world by listening to and trusting your own feelings. Your soul speaks to you through your feelings. There are no external warrants or securities. Trust is essential. To accept direction where your feelings are taking you and to act upon your intuition is to open yourself up to the guidance of your heart and to truly make the shift from your ego-based consciousness to heart-based consciousness. You have reached the end stage of the domination by the solar plexus. Your soul has entered this incarnation with the intentions of releasing this way of being, and you are all highly motivated to express your creativity from the heart. I ask you to trust at this stage and to continue on your path, for you are already bringing into this world a new energy which is of great value. This energy often effects changes without you knowing it. You do more good than you realize. You help birth the new era by trusting the flow of your heart and daring to follow the flow of ease. Therefore, have no doubts and continue on your path. The energy of the heart is much more quiet and gentle than the competitive and harsh energies that often rule the arena of work. For that reason, it takes courage and strength to stay centered in the heart when you are surrounded by these ego-based energies. But I tell you this, following the flow of your heart will ultimately bring you to creativity possibilities that are quite real and practical, and it will bring you abundance on the material level. It is an act of faith and courage to entrust yourself to this flow. I said that I would mention two important characteristics of the energy of the heart. I started with the flow of ease. and would now like to speak about the flow of abundance, which I will call the flow of enough. The energy of the heart is the source of true abundance in your life. Abundance has to do with all areas of your life, reaching from the physical. I hope another car doesn't go by. Sorry for any noise interruption from cars that may be going back and forth, but it's the only place I could find that was shaded from the sun, and so I wouldn't get too hot in the car. Anyway, carrying on. So you are meant to enjoy yourself and to nurture on all these levels. At this point, I want to address the issue of material abundance in particular, as it is of extra relevance to light worker souls. Light worker souls and spiritually oriented, idealistic people in general tend to condemn money. Money is considered to be sinful by them, to be a lower energy. The reason for this condemnation is that they have come to associate money with power and wealth at the expense of others. Money has practically become synonymous with power. This association is one of the main reasons why the flow of material abundance has become blocked in many of you who are reading this or who are listening to this message. Also, light worker souls who have a great spiritual zest associate money with the base and trivial things of life which need to be transcended. Here, many convictions are active, which date back to past lives and abundance or absenteeism, excuse me for my tongue twist, from the material world. These lifetimes were often spent in solitude, aimed solely at spiritual liberation. The energy of these lifetimes still resonates throughout your energy field. It results in a kind of stretchness. That is narrowing you down. However, money is innocent. Money is a flow of energy that actually represents pure potentiality. Money offers opportunities. Money is potentially, and there is nothing wrong with that. Nor is the case that by receiving money you act at the expense of others. With money you are able to create beautiful and good things for others. By receiving it joyfully, you expand the flow of abundance for both yourself and for others. The creative spiral always generates a receiving flow also, so that receiving and giving are balanced out. This is the way of the heart. Therefore, do not be afraid to receive money. It is said to watch how you, when you truly share your highest gifts and talents with the world, still have reservations about asking and receiving from the world what you want and need for yourself. Many old judgments prevent you from truly standing up for yourself and enjoying the receiving part. But the secret of the universe is balance. The universe knows that you need to be sustained in all levels to express your highest potential in this lifetime. There is nothing sinful about it. When you are truly creative from the heart, you will attract a receiving flow as well, and only by allowing it in will you keep the outward flow of creativity alive and vibrant. You may not be consciously aware of the fact that you are blocking the flow of money in your life, or that you have a tacit aversion to money. Take some time to examine your innermost thoughts and emotions about money, and you can easily see how they are blocking the flow of abundance in your life. Please realize that you are meant to enjoy life on earth. It is a natural thing to take joy in beautiful things that caress the senses and fill the heart with inspiration. This is your home, your dwelling place, for quite some time, so please allow yourself to create your material surroundings as you wish them to be. Simply loving the earth and material reality alone will create a flow of abundance. The earth will listen to you, for she wants to provide you with everything you need, not just to grow and evolve as a spiritual being, but also to simply enjoy life as a human being. So please consider your attitude towards material abundance at the deepest level and feel how the flow of abundance indeed offers you the possibility to help a new earth, to realize your dreams on the densest planet of reality. This is not the time to withdraw yourself from society, to meditate by yourself on top of a mountain. It is time for participation. It is time to let your energy flow into this world and freely receive all that comes back to you in return. Yeah. So it is time, right? It is time to let your energy flow into this world and freely receive all that comes back to you in return. Do not be afraid to receive abundance, honoring your own input, receiving enough in exchange for your efforts is part of being a well-balanced spiritual human being. I would like to say a little more about the word enough. I told you that the energy of the heart is characterized first by the flow of ease. When things succeed easily and all you need appears spontaneously on your path, it is a sign that you are going with the flow of your heart. The second energy flow I distinguished is the flow of enough. Enough means everything that I need right now to be fulfilled, to be a fulfilled human angel is available to me. To live in flow of enough means that you feel satisfied and thankful for what you have. You feel nurtured by what surrounds you on the material and emotional, and on the mental and on the spiritual level. That is abundance. That is having enough. And so experiencing the flow of enough means that you enjoy what you have in the now. All of you know that to experience abundance is the subjective state of mind. It depends on the circumstances. The amount of material abundance that you have does not necessarily relate to the amount of pleasure you experience. Experiencing abundance is not about being rich. It is about experiencing riches and all that surrounds you. You have to discover for yourself the kind of material abundance that satisfies and fulfills you. For some people, this could mean living on their own in a secluded hut where they can enjoy nature to the full. For others, it implies a luxurious place in town where they enjoy the hustle and bustle of the city. There is no judgment on this form. There is no judgment on this from our side, from God or from Spirit. You need to find out what enough means for you. The key is to find the flow that makes you happy, that gives you the feeling that you are living life to the fullness or to the fullest. This is the flow of enough. You can recognize it not by the amount of material goods you possess, but by the sense of joy and fulfillment you have in your everyday life. Enough is a feeling, not a thing. You can be out of tune with this flow in two ways. You can want more than enough, or you can want less than enough. If you want more than enough, you crave material wealth that you do not really need or are capable of truly enjoying. Too many possessions make life complicated and actually take away some of your joy. Joy thrives on a good and simple life. And when you seek to have more than enough, you often do it to feel a safeguard for the future. You can get addicted to the feeling of having money just for security, just for the security of it. But that is not to experience abundance in the now. It is to experience lack in the midst of material wealth. To really be in the flow of enough, you need to let go of fear and dare to enjoy yourself with what there is. So true is that. This very enjoyment will attract more of the same into your life. It will maintain the flow of enough. If you start thinking that you need more material security, however, you go into fear, whereas what you need is more trust and less fear. If you settle for less than enough, you are also stuck in fear. But here is the fear of truly opening yourself up to the world, expressing yourself and receiving back from it as well. You're afraid to live life to the fullest, and you might think you are not worthy of it, not capable of it, or that it is sinful to be all that you are and to receive full recognition. What you need is to feel your natural beauty and innocence. You are meant to express yourself and to be loved for who you are. The world becomes a more beautiful and radiant place if you share the gift of your soul with it, and it wants to bless you with enough in return. The universe is geared to abundance, and you can be a part of that flow if you open up to your real nature, which is pure and unconditional love. Enough is the natural state of being. You are all here to experience enough. The flow of enough is available to all of you. It is quite meaningless to settle for less. It is not true that you will improve yourself spiritually by substance or self-imposed poverty. More likely, you will develop feelings of bitterness or hostility because of it. Please do not try to seek some kind of spiritual justification for your lack of abundance. You are all here to enjoy life to the fullest and to let creative energy flow into the world and to receive joy, satisfaction, and material abundance in return. Creating the flow of enough. When you feel yourself to be out of the flow of enough, take a look at the present living circumstances and interpret this as the energy message to yourself. This is how I create reality now. Do not judge yourself or anyone else for it. Just take note of it. Then feel the energy of your present environment, whether it is your house, your social life, or your work, and compare this with what you truly long for in your heart. Take some time to really feel what you want. Do not merely content yourself with a vague sense of dissatisfaction or unrest, but clearly define yourself what you want in life. In doing this, you become aware of lack, of that which is not there. Take note of the pain in you because of this, but do not dwell on the sense of lack or dissatisfaction. This is not an excuse. This is not an exercise to make you feel bad. Rather, focus on the longings you have and realize deeply that this is what your soul wants for you. Be convinced that these longing points in the direction of what your soul has planned to do in this lifetime. You will be supported by the universe to make it come true. Your focus, silent and open awareness of these heartfelt desires is enough to make the changes happen. Realizing who you are is the biggest magnet to change in your life, your everyday life. It is not necessary or even useful to push for changes in the material level. The key is to feel deeply, but not emotionally, what you are longing for, and to then leave it in the hands of your heart. Just release and trust. Things will start to change in your life. Perhaps you will first start to look more closely at some of your deep, ingrained habits and the areas of thinking, feeling, reacting to people. Then relationships or jobs that do not serve your true goal may break apart and fall away. You can trust that you will get into the flow that will slowly but certainly bring you to your goal. Pay attention to the things that happen in your life. The things people say or do to you often contain an underlying message that tells you where you stand in relation to your goal. All you need on a physical level to realize your heartfelt desire will appear in life in an effortless way, out of the blue. It will enter your life with ease and elegance. It may seem miraculous and at the same time feel perfectly appropriate. It is not grasping, trying, pushing, or forcing that will get it to you, but your silence, awareness of truest needs, your honesty to face up to them, and encourage to trust and let go. Honouring the longing of your heart with such focus and surrender will bring the reality of enough to you. And there you have it, guys. Oh, that was amazing. I hope you got a lot from that, and please, as I always say, only take what resonates with you. Do your own homework, right? And yeah, use your intuition, you guys. This was amazing, this message. I loved it. And when I was going over it today, I just really got into my heart feels, and that this message came from Yeshua. So you just know it in your heart, you feel it in your spirit, right? And you just know it in your heart. Alright, you guys, that is it for now, and that is the message that I wanted to share with you, and that was a channeled message from Pamela Krupp. Beautiful name. Alright, so that is it, you guys. Alright. Amazing, amazing. And I hope I didn't get too much interruption and noise from cars going back and forth, but I had to get to a place where it was nice and shaded and just nice. So yeah. Alright guys, I love you so much. If you like this video, please show your love and support by rocking that like button and subscribing and sharing if you like. Please drop some comments in the comments section and box down below, okay? And yeah, just let me know your thoughts, and I'd love to interact with you. If you want to send me some email, there's my email in my bio, so check that out. If you just want to have a word, if you want to have a catch up and talk or anything like that, yeah, my email is in the my bio. Okay guys, as soon as I get my phone, and so that's probably not going to be for a little bit, I will go live, and I hopefully to take on some people to go live with me. So I have been having a look at that as well, inviting guest speakers and other people to come on and do a live with me. So once I get all the gear, alright, because yeah, I'm gonna need a bit of gear, just the phone, and maybe I'll just get yeah, a few other little bits and pieces to make it all work. Alright you guys, if you like this video, I appreciate all subscriptions, everybody who shares, everybody who watches, and I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking that like, and also you have any questions that you have, just note them down, bring them to Ishmael Pereza's live when he goes live, okay guys? Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Alright guys. Radiant out guys. Love you all. Have a beautiful day, and yeah, take good care. Alright. Radiant out.